A 22-year-old man in Maine died over the weekend after he fired firecrackers off the top of his head. He died instantly from the injuries. Devon Staples is his name, and according to reports, Staples placed a reloadable fireworks mortar tube on his head and told his friends that he was going to light it, but his friends urged him to stop. Now, at that point, his friends thought that he wasn't going to go through with it, but unfortunately, he did go through with it, and he died instantly. His brother released a statement to the press. He said, "There was no rushing him to the hospital. There was no Devon left when I got there." Oh. Devon was not the kind of person who would do something stupid. He was the kind of person who would pretend to do something stupid to make people laugh.
Look, when we first heard the story, I'm sure a lot of you had the similar reaction that I did. Like, oh, I can't believe somebody did that. What a knucklehead. And, yeah, come on, how could you do that? Darwin Award, blah, blah, blah. People will say that online. But he seems like a decent guy, man. He was self-employed as a dog trainer, dog walker, dog sitter, dog lover, doggy daycare. That's what he wrote in order to get jobs. Obviously, his brother loves, they all love him. They say he liked to make jokes, and there was nothing of him left when they came to pick him up. So in reality, it's a super sad story, right? And what I try to explain to people, and they think I'm a curmudgeon, right, is fireworks, right? Like that's what the name of the thing is, and it does. It works. Fire does work. It blows things up. It's out of some personal experience, but I used to hate fireworks even as a kid, right? But in college, somebody fired one of those rockets, whatever they're called, and it barely missed my head, right?
Oh my God.
No, but it explodes.
Yeah.
It explodes. So don't put it near your head. Don't fire it at somebody's head. Like you think it's all fun and games, but you got to be super, super careful, right? And in the interactions I've had with folks around fireworks, super careful is not the usual thing that's going on, right? Drunk is usually what's going on, and thinking that they're invincible is what's going on. And now that leads us to the second story about this.
Yes. All right, so NFL star Jason Pierre-Paul actually burned flesh off his hand while lighting fireworks. And as a result, the New York Giants are, according to reports, unlikely to sign him for a long-term contract. That's still a little unclear at this point. But we do have some video showing you just the extent of what happened. You don't see his injuries or anything. It's not a graphic video. But just what occurred that day. Take a look.
Talk about fireworks on the ground. What's up, son? Tell him how you weren't going ham. Tell him how you going ham. He just ate some soup right now, but tell him how you going ham.
Okay, I gotta be honest with you. That's a really cute video. I'm really happy that nothing happened to the baby. Baby's super cute.
Baby's fine. Baby's fine.
Tell him how you're going ham.
I think hound. It's the fireworks on the ground. I watched it many times. And tell him how you're going hound. I believe, but I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, hound? Is it hound or ham? I don't know. I've heard ham before.
You think it's ham? Ham? Okay. I mean, ham makes more sense. Okay. Although I wouldn't really be talking about my infant going hard as a motherfucker.
Right.
But that's a different issue.
I'm proud of you for knowing what that means.
Please.
Look at you.
I'm very hip with the kids.
Okay. Let me tell you exactly what happened. First of all, someone tweeted a picture of the U-Haul truck that included all the fireworks that they use. So let's take a quick look at that.
Okay, so this is, God damn it, what are you doing, man? Like, you think this is fun? One of his neighbors was concerned about their safety because he's going to light all this stuff up on his lawn. And I saw a video of him holding his infant kid, talking about fireworks and how they're going to light them up and stuff. And so now he's a great player. You know, he once got 16.5 sacks in one season. Last season he got 12.5 sacks. He's going to be fine. He's probably going to make about almost $15 million this year anyway. The Giants might have rescinded a longer-term offer of $60 million. That's unclear at this point. We'll see how that plays out. But if you're an athlete, I know you think you're above not just the law, but the rules of science, right? But you unload that kind of weaponry in your backyard, yeah, watch your hands. Watch your hands. Watch your faces. I'm glad he didn't do it off his head, right? I mean, I'm just such a curmudgeon, and I'm sorry. Like, I know people love fireworks. I'm not that guy. I don't know. I'm not.
Don't get me
never
wrong.
got like, yes, oh, let's blow things up. Yeah, I was never that guy, man.
Yeah.
Maybe does that make me un-American?
So the
But I
Giants
still have my hands.
So the Giants are worried that he might have some nerve damage on one of his fingers. But fireworks are great. I love fireworks. You know where fireworks are really fun to watch? At a place where they're professionally done, right? Whether it's a stadium or a park somewhere, there's fireworks all over the country throughout the 4th of July. There were so many fireworks in Los Angeles alone, I didn't know where to go to watch it, right? So you don't have to purchase fireworks on your own, do something illegal or do something harmful just to see them. Go to a place where they're professionally done, you know you're going to be safe, and there aren't going to be any issues.
Maybe my issue is that I'm a spaz. So I feel like if I did the fireworks, there's no way I'm not going to blow off a finger, right? So, I leave it to other people. And I know what everybody in the world thinks. No, I am going to do it right. Those guys are idiots. I'm smart. I know. And that's what
Everyone
everybody
thinks they're super smart.
Yeah, right before people die, of course. And in a 2014 study, by the way, they found out that between 2000 and 2013, there was 94 fireworks-related deaths in the United States. Now, look, it's a big country. There's over 320 million people, so maybe you think that's a small number. But here's who, knock on wood, is not likely to be part of the 94 related firework deaths. Me, because I'm not going to go anywhere near them. So earlier this year, if you weren't convinced yet that fireworks do in fact explode, there was a cameraman who went to look at a fire in Colombia. Turns out a factory had caught on fire, and it turns out the factory was a fireworks factory. Oops, this is what happened next. That actually goes on for about 2 minutes of nonstop explosions. And by the way, I get it. It looks funny, it looks cool, but you don't want to really be around there when that happens.